Hey guys and gals, sweet project cars. If you have a wheel on your car, you can do this process, whether it is plastic or not. And as you see, this is in pretty bad shape. The best thing you can do for the backside of the liner or the inside of your wheel is to paint it with a good high gloss paint, silver, black, whatever you want, just to keep the corrosion down. But we are concerned about this part right here. So first thing we're going to do is clean it, and the best place to do these is on your vehicle while it's there. It stays more sturdy, but for the video we're going to do it this way. For those of you, I had a gentleman ask about how do we remove these safely. What happens is this: when your tire place, your tire shop, goes in and pops these out, they usually use some type of pry bar or whatever, screwdriver, and it ruins the backside, which then causes it to chip out right here. There's another spot right here that's doing it. You don't want that. This is what we do. We use panel tools and we go inside. As you can see, this has got a really sturdy edge on it. All the tools will be in the show more of the video description, and we stick that in there, and this will pry right against the rim, and you get that in there. If you have to tap it in with a hammer, you can, and it will not damage this. We've never damaged one of these in years and years we've done them. You can take that and pry it back and it will pop that out. The other one you can use is this one. That'll go in there. You can use two of these, this one and this one, and it'll pop it right out of there. So that's what we use. You can use whatever you want, but this is what we use. Now we're going to use our waterless wash and wash this thing up real quick. This stuff is amazing, I'm telling you. If you do your glass with it, you'll never have cleaner glass, ever. Now these are in pretty bad shape. There's some corrosion that's already started in here. There's just no way to fix that. It's already started to do its damage. There's a piece that's chipped out right there from dropping a lug nut, most likely. These are going to be replaced with brand new ones, and we'll have a listing for that if you're looking for them. This happens to be off a 2007 Dodge Cummins Turbo Dually diesel, and we'll have links in there for those. We're going to show you how to make them look as best as possible. Now that we've cleaned that up, it looks a little bit better. Now we're going to clean it down with our 99%. As you can see, it's starting to shine just from cleaning it. Now we take our applicator, and you know we're going to use our mothers. Great weekend project for the DIYer. Now we're going to take our handy dandy DeWalt and our big buffing wheel, and I can tell you this right now, you do not want to be wearing rubber gloves when you're holding on to this. Now you can put a piece of plastic tubing over this so you can hold it and it'll spin inside there. And as I said, it's a lot easier to do this on the vehicle, but I'm just going to share with you how to do it here so you get an idea. Now I'm not putting very much force on this because you don't have to. I'm not holding on to that at all. It's just sitting there. You will not believe how nice these old junky liners will look when we're done. Need some more mothers. Now, if you do buy new ones, all you have to do is the ladder steps and what I'm going to share here with you, and I'll let you know when that is. Now this is the smaller ball that we use, and it has the plastic tubing on it so you can hold on to it and wear your gloves. And this one works good for getting down inside these areas right here. So you can take your old ones and make them almost brand new if you haven't abused them too much already. And when I get done with this, the cleanup of this will be superior. Basically, you run your cloth inside to clean whatever you use to wash your vehicle with. You'll run that inside with a little soap on it and spray it off with a garden hose or your power washer. See, now I can hold right onto that. And you're probably wondering why I put more mothers on this part of the wheels, because I can come up here and get some if I need it. Like that. But like I said, this will work on any wheel, even if it's regular aluminum, chrome, powder coated, it doesn't matter. This will work on those because this is a CAD type, vacuum type chrome plating put over plastic. That's what we're focusing on right now. Now there's some really bad scratches in this, and because it is a chrome, metal chrome, I can feel it with my fingernail, and there's that chip right there. That's why we're replacing them. Now you can sell these on eBay after you clean them up and recoup a quarter to half your money or more, because this would be beautiful to some people. Now that looks brand new, doesn't it? That thing really shines, and I'm not kidding you. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Well, we're not done. Now we're at that point that if you buy brand spanking new ones, this is all you have to do to them. Spray them down with your 99%. Again, all the tools will be in the show more of the video description.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
And I spray it on heavy until it's running down. Because what I want to do is remove all the grease, grime, anything that's left on there. Now you can take your Sweet Project Cars super duper handy dandy air nozzle and blow all that off if you want. But what we're going to do is wipe that off with a clean microfiber. And then I will let it air dry for about 15 minutes out in the sun and make sure that it's completely dry. But usually the 99%, the reason we use it is it's one of the best cleaners we've found. It's safe and it evaporates really, really quick. Again, whether it's chrome or if it's aluminum or if it's powder coated or whatever the coating is or the wheel or rim is made of, this is what you want to do next so that you can just wash it with a hand mitt with your soap, rinse it off, and you're done. The dirt cannot stick to it. Now that we've cleaned all that off, again, this is your new one. You bought it brand new, you unwrapped it, sprayed it with your 99%. Now you're going to ceramic coat it. And all you do is go over the whole liner or rim or wheel and make sure that you see that it is wet. You can take the microfiber off when you get into tight areas. Make sure you get into all the cracks and crevices. Now we'll let that set about 15 to 20 minutes in 65 or warmer temperatures. Then we'll buff it out with clean microfiber towels. We don't have to worry about it anymore. The dirt cannot stick to it. You've just put a 9H hardness on that liner or wheel or rim. The water just comes right off it. It is a liquid glass basically you put on that. So we'll come back, buff this thing out, and show you what it looks like. All right, it's been about 25 minutes, and you can always tell when it's ready. You can check it, you can touch it while you're checking it. You're not going to hurt a thing. You just want to see if it's smearing. If it smears and there's a little bit of drag to it, you know you're ready. And this thing is ready to go. So we're going to buff it out with a brand new, clean microfiber towel. And a special note, if you have to give these to your tire place or your wheel guy to let him use these to pull those off, I highly suggest it, because they're not going to use anything like this. I've never seen one of them. I've been at it for 40 years. Now, like I said, you can sell this on eBay, get a good chunk of your money back, because there's somebody out there that'll think this is absolutely beautiful. It is beautiful, other than the scratches and that in it. And as you know, you cannot sand out or buff out scratches in chrome. It can't be done. Your cleanup of this will be so easy, it won't even be funny. So you have this or this. Look at that, folks. You've seen what it looked like beforehand. It is absolutely beautiful. For a wretched liner, it looks absolutely gorgeous.